Alright guys, so since I got the Epson 6600 there behind me back in January, the HP DesignJet Z6 has been a little bit obsolete, but I've got a fella come in yesterday looking to get 2 photographs printed. Now I'm not going to load up a 60-inch roll of paper just to print 2 photographs, so I'm going to print them here on the HP. Now I haven't used this HP in about a month, so it'll be good to see what how it comes out. It's been switched off for a month, so I don't know whether the inks have dried up or not, but I know if I left the Epson here for a month, then it would be, the print heads would need a serious clean. It'd probably all be blocked, but that uses eco solvent inks. This one uses pigment inks, so let's see how it turns out. Okay, so here we have 2 photographs, 2 10x8 photographs. Let me just nest these so I save paper. It doesn't matter about that. Okay, so let's click the print button and see how this turns out. Okay, so because I haven't used it in so long, I've got a serious bit of waiting time to do here. Okay, so while I wait for that, let me show you something. So I done a manual clean on the Epson on Saturday, and this seems to happen every time I do a manual clean on it, but I come in here on Monday morning then, and before I printed out my first poster or whatever it was, I done a nozzle check, and this is the result that I got. So you can see head 2 here, the cyan and the magenta are pretty well blocked. A lot of broken lines on it. And the same with head 1, cyan and magenta, the main ones. The yellow is pretty bad in this one too, actually. So I run a light clean, and after that this was the result I got. So cyan on head 2 was still pretty well blocked. All the other ones were alright. And then I done another light clean, and that seems to do the trick. I still had a few broken lines, but definitely nowhere near as bad as the first one. So yeah, that just happens after I do the manual clean on the Epson 6600. So maybe as soon as I do that manual clean, I should probably do a nozzle check and maybe just do a light clean on it. See how long is left in this now. Okay, still a few minutes. Alright, so here we go guys, coming out now. So this is the HP Z6. It's been sitting idle for around a month, I would say. I haven't used it, it's been turned off. And this is the first print that's going to come from it. So like I was saying, if I had done this with the Epson, let it turn it off for a month, I know it would need a pretty good clean. Okay, 22 photographs, so this is as far as it's going to come out before it cuts. Okay, so while that dries, I've got a few gift vouchers to print out here. I'll print them out now. So he's looking for 50 gift vouchers. I can get 6 on each SRA 3 size sheet. These are front and back, so it's going to take what, 9 sheets, and that'll be 50 vouchers. So let me just drag the file into the Fire Command workstation. Already done that actually. And here's the settings. So we're doing heavy paper is in tray number 5. It's 300 grams. It's SRA 3 size, and the layout is going to be duplex. So that should be it. Let's see what these photographs come out like. Okay, so there you go. It's an old photograph, but you have to command the HP DesignJet Z6 for that. It's been laying idle for a month and still come out looking fantastic. Just Get these cut now because the customer's coming in soon. Okay, so there we have 50 gift vouchers, or just over 50 gift vouchers, and there'll be envelopes included with these. These will retail for €45. So that is job done. Okay, so I have a couple of pull-up banners to do today. I'm going to get one done right now because one is needed ASAP, so I'm going to get this banner material loaded up onto the Epson and get it printed. I've got my big table here cleared, so plenty of space there to lay it down flat. So before I was using a smaller table and it was just so awkward. The banner was hanging over the edge and whatnot, but this table is perfect for it. Cutting mat's too small, I still have to get a cutting mat, but it's better than what I had before. Because this is a predominantly white banner, I'm going to have to put a cut line around it, so there are marks here, and just click this little box here. That means it puts a border around the outside of the banner. And that's it, ready. Okay, so while I wait for that to print, I will do another job here. I got an order last night on the website for 100 A5 flyers and 10 A3 posters, so I'll get them printed now on Konica. Alright, so that's that job complete, guys. That was an online order that I got last night. It was a €50 job. We've got 100 A5 flyers, single-sided, and 10 A3 posters. So the lady's going to come in and collect them, so I'll just let her know that they're ready. One banner is printed, complete, so you can see there I've got that little border going around it. So I know where to cut. So I've got another one to load up here. Just get the job ready. Okay, so it's now 11 o'clock. That is the two pull-up banners done. So they retail here in the studio for €95 if the artwork is supplied. If I have to design them, they are €125. So in this case, the artwork was supplied for the both of them, so that's €190 there. The wee frames cost in the region of around €21, €22, and then whatever media ink you're using. But you'd probably produce these for around €30, €35. So yeah. Let's contact the customers, let them know they're ready. Okay, so it's just after 12 o'clock now. I slowed down a little bit there because I had to design a membership card for a gym and swimming pool in Sligo, 10 pass membership card. That does take a wee bit of time. Designing does slow the process down a little bit. If I had my way, I'd probably do printing all the time, but I am called Design Gap after all, so I got to do some designing as well, but printing is just so easy. So at the minute I am printing out some flyers here. It's 500 flyers, A5 size for a lot of fundraiser. Let me flip the camera. So this is them. I can get 4 on each SRA 3 size sheet. There's 170 gram paper. So the paper costs 6 cents a sheet. And then to fill a page with toner this size, the click charge is 6 cents, so there's 6, there's 12, and then the paper makes it 18 cents. So For 500 flyers I need 125 sheets. So I've done the maths, it works out at €122.50 to do this job. My retail charge is €90. Almost complete here. Yeah, so that'll be the flyers done, and that'll be the pull-up banner done for them. They're looking for a few posters as well, and a few outdoor curry board signs, but they've got curry boards that they used before, and they're going to drop them into me, so I'll probably not get this job complete today, but I'll try and get as much done now before dinner time as possible. Okay, so next up, I'm going to try and get it done here before lunch. I'm going to try and get it printed before lunch. Is a Manchester United decal for a child's bedroom wall. Now this is going to be 3 foot by 3 foot, so it's going to be large enough. I'm going to print it on monomer vinyl because it's going to be indoors, so it should be fine. So I've got it loaded up in the Illustrator here. I just got to put a cut contour line on it because I will be printing it here on the Epson and cutting it on the Suma. Okay, so I've got it loaded up into the poster rib here. So very important though is that I have to add the cut contour lines now that I'm in here. So I'm going to right click, open in job editor, and that should open up this. Then when I'm in here, I am going to select the cutter, which is a Suma S1 series, and click apply. Okay, there we go. Then I'm just going to X out of that, save, and that should render then with the cut contour lines going around it. And you will know that by just looking at the diagram here, and you'll see the barcodes top and bottom. So that's ready to go. Just click the print button. It is almost 1 o'clock. 4 minutes to lunchtime. So 4 minutes to lunchtime. So I should get this printed before then, and then I will load it up into the Suma and get it cut while I am having my lunch. Okay, so there is one big decal, 3 foot by 3 foot of the best team in the world. Well, there will be the best team in the world again someday, I'm pretty sure of it. Alright, so next job is going to be a 16 by 24 inch canvas to do for a lady. I'll do it here on the Epson. I also got the go ahead to do the membership cards. Customers looking for 1,000 of them, so whilst this is printing the canvas, I'll get the files ready for printing on them on the membership cards. 1 canvas, 16 by 24 inches. The lady did want a white border going around the edges of it. So let's get this wrapped up and let her know it's ready. And then I've also got 500 of these cards done. These are for adults, and then I have another 500 to do for children's visit passes. Get them printed now. Okay, so it's now 10 to 5. I'm going to finish it up here. I'm going to hoover up a little bit. My wife's going by at around 5:15, so I'll get a lift home with her. But it was a good day in terms of income. Total in cash and card payments was €275. But for the jobs that I've done today, they're still sitting here that I haven't got paid for yet. You've got the pull-up banner, which will be 95. You've got the 1,000 business cards that I designed and printed. That'll be another 110. I've got the 500 flyers, will be 90. I've got the big Manchester United decal, that'll be 50. And then I've got them gift vouchers that I done this morning, that'll be another 45. So you have another €390 there to add on to that 275 cash that I brought in. So when you look at it that way, it's a very good day. You're talking around €650 there probably. If you're getting that every day, then things would be great. But it was a good practical day as well. There was a lot of up on my feet printing stuff, whereas yesterday I was mostly sitting on the computer here. Even when I went home yesterday evening, I had a few deadlines to meet, so I was again working on the computer. But today it was a lot more kind of on my feet, moving about, and I prefer days like that, days where you're kind of doing a little bit of both. But tomorrow's looking pretty stacked as well, which is good. I've got 4 curry boards to do. I've got a business card again to design and print for our local hairdressers here, and they're also looking for these little reward cards. I've got a couple of banners to do also. So yeah, tomorrow is looking like it's going to be pretty busy. Yeah, so all is good. So anyway, time for me to go. If you like the video, guys, and you want to see more videos about what is going on here in the print studio, then subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.